Tea Party movement certainly rocked Washington by propelling its candidates into Congress in the last election, and many are now wondering if the Occupy Wall Street movement could do the same thing in the next election. CNN's Lisa Sylvester is working the story for us. Lisa, what are you finding out?
Hi, well, Occupy Wall Street protesters, you know they have momentum, and the group is growing and expanding, but a key question is, can they somehow translate all of this anger into real political change in Washington? Well, there are progressive candidates now on the scene, and they are running on a platform that sounds a lot like the folks occupying Wall Street. Chances are you haven't heard of them before, but these 7 House Democratic candidates represent the progressive wing of the party.
This office is the worst example of Occupy in the country.
They delivered more than 30,000 petitions to House Speaker John Boehner's office saying, "We stand with the 99%. Referring to an often repeated slogan of the Occupy Wall Street group. Among them is State Senator Eric Griego, who also runs a nonprofit for low-income families in New Mexico.
Sometimes the parties forget what they stand for, and so I think a lot of us, whether it's the Occupy folks or progressives or whatever you want to call us, we're just saying, let's get back to what we say we believe. Do we really believe in the American dream and restoring it? Or do we believe that, you know, it's sort of a government for the powerful and government for the wealthy?
The progressive candidates point to new figures from the Congressional Budget Office highlighting the wealth disparity. In the last 30 years, the net worth of the top 1% has increased 275%. For the middle fifth, 40%, and the lowest fifth, only 18%. Their base are people like Casey Weber of Occupy Washington. He's been unable to find work since graduating in June.
Most people I know after they finished college ended up at the same minimum wage jobs they had before college, you know, at CVS or whatever the local restaurant was. And they're stuck there now. I mean, they just wasted a bunch of money and got a bunch of debt to go nowhere.
The Tea Party movement was successful, turning a loose group of conservatives angry at Washington into votes at the ballot box. The challenge on the left is, can they do the same with the Occupy Wall Street?
There is momentum there, and I think that there is a place for them to go. The question is, will it become professionalized? And if it becomes professionalized, then I think they will have an impact in the 2012 election.
But public opinion is still split on the Occupy Wall Street group. A new CNN ORC poll has 32% of people saying they have a favorable view of the movement, 29% saying unfavorable, and a full 39% are unsure. Not quite ready to say what they think about this expanding group, Wolf.
Interesting political development. Thanks very much for that, Lisa. And